Hello everybody, you're watching live again with B-Man Dan. Today we're recapturing some bees that we had removed from a cable box earlier. They had escaped. Here, I'll show you. So they escaped. They're on my truck. Give you a roundabout. I tried to get them to move passively into this box. I have a new queen in there for them because I still believe that they're queenless. But they are just not really caring for it. So since they're not going to move in there on their own, well, I guess I'll just recapture them and get them transferred again. So part 3, I guess. That just sounds bad. All right. Well, without further ado, let's get to it. I think it's acting like a clog. I hope it's not because of the leak I had earlier. It might be. As well, I was thought about with those leaves. A backup hose would be nice, so I wouldn't have to mess with it. Yep, definitely clogged. That sucks. There's no really good way to do this, but you just pretty much gotta flame them out. I'm going to do it over here. It's back on. Alright. At least it happened early on, rather than a lot more bees in there. Yeah, now it's working. I'm not worried about them being aggressive this time because they don't have any brood to protect or a queen. The queen's up there in a clip. making it so difficult for me to save you. It's alright. They got out, by the way, because my cell broke. The cells that I use, they're quite brittle, so I'm probably going to switch brands here pretty soon. But we'll talk about that here in a little bit. There's a brand that I got my eye on, but I need to make sure that it works before I really start giving it great credit, if you will. Not enough. Softball size hanging out over here on the back where you guys can't see. But you know what? Since these girls are being so good, I have y'all's attention. I'm going to show you guys how I do my transfers once they're in a cell and I get home from the removal. They're a lot more calmer now that I'm not destroying any cone that they built. If y'all watched the previous video, you'll see that they were quite aggressive when I first reached them, which comes at no surprise. I explained why in the video. There's actually quite a few in here. I can tell because of the weight. But I did scoop them in there myself, so I can't say that I'm surprised. Yeah, this will be fun. Ones off the top here. That'll have to do. So, turn the camera around. That did it. There we go. Alright, I'll tell you guys where I'm going to transfer these girls. I have to make 2 trips because I'm holding you guys. And I'm calling my cord. Alright, got it. But don't worry, I'll take you with me both ways so that keep you company. Don't get too bored. But here's where we're going to transfer them, and I'll tell you more about that in a second. Let me go get these bees. I'll explain what I'm doing here. And because I have the new queen in a clip, and the bees aren't quite familiarized with one another, I'm going to do something a little bit different so that they do get familiar with one another, which is pretty much an exchange of pheromones. I'll show you, don't you worry. All right, here we are. All right, so there's the box I'm going to transfer them into. There's what they're in right now. Now, I'm not sure if these frames are short enough or not, but if they're not, then I'm going to have to shake the bees off of these frames into here, and there's quite a few in here, so I'm really hoping it doesn't come to that. But to get them familiar with one another, it's all a matter of getting their pheromones exchanged. I'm trying to clip you guys somewhere. Hold on. So I have the air coming out of this right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it to where it blows into this box and then sucks the air out through the back. That way it creates an air circulation of their pheromones. So it is ventilated right here. I don't know if you guys can see. I'll check here in a second so y'all can see what I'm talking about. A little too close. All right, so it's ventilated here. It's sucking in air here, and it's blowing out air through here. So eventually that'll start to circulate the air to where it becomes one, if you will. Now let's talk about this in the meantime, because this is just for a few minutes, and this isn't typically what I do. Typically, they're all just in that cell, and there's no breakouts, and I could just transfer them straight to the box. And normally, I would do this with a deep or whatever. This is still the same idea. So, put you guys up here. Excuse the mess. I'm in spring cleaning with all my equipment. All right. So on the box down here, I have 2 missing frames. And if you have comb already built on frames and such like that, use it, because it gives the bees a jump start, and it's just better for them. But there's a queen excluder 10 frame down here on the bottom board, entrance reducer. But what this will allow me to do is, when I dump the bees, there's this cavity space where the volume of the bees can fill up, and when I do that, this will be on top. You'll see here in a second. And what this will do, it'll fall all the way down to the bottom. Any bees that are on top of here, I will put on here, and that'll clear off the top, which will allow me to put this on without squishing any bees. Give them a little while, and then they'll be back to normal. That's the best way. I can put sugar water in here. Well, I feel like being lazy today, so bear with me. All right. Let's first see what's going on with the bees inside of this box, so I can determine if I need to swap out frames, because that'll be easier if I do that first. Yeah, you see there's quite a few of them on there. Alright, cool. We're looking like we're dealing with the same frames. Just trade that one out since it's got nothing on it anyway. Okay. It's got a few bees on this one, so I'll trade that one out for this one. I'm just going to lay it over here to the side. They'll figure it out, come inside. It's the queen that's important that we get inside to initiate. And the majority of the bees. Same deal. And then you guys right here, y'all will figure it out. Okay, here's the queen clip. I got to make sure she doesn't fall. Oh yeah, we got a lot of bees right here. I don't want to disturb them too much. But you can see they're taking no liking to the queen right here. So I'm just going to set her right here for the moment. Take this off. So there's 2 frames full of bees, so I'm going to take these out. And put those 2 in there with all the bees. And then I'll release the queen towards the end. This one doesn't even have a foundation. It gives you an idea how many bees there are right here. Alright. They're on. The queen right here where she'd say. Alright. For bees that are left over and things like this, if you just make it easy for them to climb into it, like if I just put this on top and lay it over on its side, they'll figure it out. But let's get these girls. Turn that off. This is a different cell, so it's not the one that broke. But here you can see all the bees. And when I dump this, I'm going to close it and take what I need with me, which is this bee vac. Hopefully I don't get stung too many times. Deep breath in. I'll move it this way so y'all can see. Get down, blowing out over here. Take a few breaths. carefully release the queen. Hopefully she goes well in there. It doesn't just take off and fly. Let's see her. Hopefully she's in there. There were too many bees on here. I probably should have left her in there for now, but that's okay. Hopefully she's not airborne. She is. She's going to be caught on the outside. And that's it. Check one more time, make sure the queen's not in there. Okay, no queen. Alright guys, well I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you learned something. If you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, as it does help the channel tremendously. And I hope to see you next time. Oh, wait. Gotta put these... Show you all the front before I go, and then that'll be it. So here is... Gotta open that up. I'm glad I checked. Here we go. I'll figure it out. Alright guys, thank you for watching.